Okay, you ready?
You already started it and you're like clearing your throat.
What do you mean? Yeah, I forgot to press record.
You're doing your morning hot.
I forgot to press record last time. Hey, if I said to you, Lana, you're doing the intro on the podcast, go give it to me right now. Go.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Alana.
Hi guys. Oh my gosh, you're really putting me on the
Okay,
spot.
ready? I'll give you 5 seconds.
It's really like putting me on the spot.
Yeah, that's what we're working about, getting you out of your comfort zone and talking more.
Okay.
Lance, give me the intro in 3, 2, 1.
You're here. Jen.
Okay, go.
You're here with Mama Lance.
And Auntie.
I did it.
You did do it. That was good. Welcome back to the Humble Pod, guys, and thank you so much for tuning in now and on our first episodes. We are so appreciative for all your love. Thank you so much for your messages. If you did message, your reviews on Spotify, rate us 5 stars like everyone else if you like. We are actually top 53 podcasts in Australia. How the hell did that happen?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
People actually want to listen to us.
apparently.
Oh my gosh.
We got 4-digit listening numbers, girl.
Oh my gosh.
Did I not show you the stats?
No.
Yeah, don't know why you guys don't have anything better to do with your time. No, I actually listened back to it and I was really proud of you, Lance. You're an emotional little moment. I was very proud of you sharing.
It was a lot putting that out
It
there.
was a lot. We've both listened back to it and we both got emotional every time.
You mean we both listened it back? Like, listened to it back. Oh, I'm confused. It just sounded weird. You're like,
I'm pretty sure you're just as illiterate as
back
me.
to it.
Yeah, it sounded right in my head.
We both listened it back. Like,
It's sounding worse now you're trying to explain it. Guys.
I'm just gonna go home.
You're getting way better though. We're going to jump in straight away. You know what time it is.
Summertime,
Snack.
time to celebration.
No,
I just got
it's-
like High School Musical vibes.
No, it's snack time.
Oh my gosh, Sam, are you serious?
I'm excited by this one. Guys, I'm going to bring sweet and salty so you never know what you're going to get with me or my snacks. But, oh my gosh, I freaking love Twirls and they've brought out an iced latte flavour.
Oh, I don't mind a bit of coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee and
Twirl
chocolate.
iced latte and they were $1. They were on special, but I'm all for a special. If like a chocolate's on special, I like say to myself, it's fine. Like
Might as well get 2.
might as well get 2. Auntie math.
Right.
Okay, so don't drop mess everywhere.
Oh, you put it in my mouth.
Oh, it smells freaking good.
Oh, it's weird.
It's just smells.
Oh my
it smells
gosh.
like coffee.
I
Okay,
can't
ready?
do coffee
Cheers.
and chocolate. That's weird.
Oh my gosh, it's good.
No.
It's good.
I don't like mixing the two.
It's very mild. You're being so dramatic.
I like my coffee and my chocolate separate. Like, I
Yeah,
wouldn't
but
even have a coffee
if you
with
close
the
your
chocolate.
eyes, you could pretend. What?
Like, you know when you're eating chocolate and
It
you're
annoys me
drinking
how
your
you
coffee?
do that. You think it makes it bitter or changes the taste.
No, I don't like
I love
this.
dunking my chocolate in my coffee and melting up.
I mean, I'll eat it. But it's confusing me.
I feel like it's got a really good mild taste of coffee.
It's weird that it smells.
It smells very strong iced latte.
Not bad.
If you guys hadn't noticed, my brain works faster than my mouth sometimes. So if I make up some words, say the wrong words, you heard it right. It was wrong.
Yeah.
Hey.
Before it was Pacific over specific.
No, it was perception over
Perception over
perception.
perception.
Oh, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Stop trying to talk about me. Let's talk about the green freaking Kermit frog on your
Do
wrist.
we have to?
If you guys have been following our TikTok,
Kermit.
you already know what I'm talking about. It needs some googly eyes. It's looking snaky. Lan's got a splint because
I panicked when they asked what colour, and I was like, green, because some said my favourite colour is green at the moment.
the other week she decided to rush home from school drop-off and fight a knife in the sink. She was so keen to do the dishes that she didn't
I was
look.
in a rush, and I forgot that I put the knife. I never leave knives in the sink.
Number 1 rule,
That
yes.
morning.
Thank you. What is the number 1 rule, guys? Don't ever, if you didn't know, like Alana apparently,
I
don't
do
ever
know.
put sharp knives in the sink. You use a knife, you wash it straight away, you put it away so you don't have accidents like this and have an arm like that.
New one too. But the lady said it was good that it was in the sink, so it was clean, but I still had to get a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I actually felt really bad because I had been complaining for a good few weeks that all the knives were really blunt. And then poor Lana, she went out. The knives were from Kmart, of course, but they're sharp.
That's the only place I go to.
But yeah, I felt really bad because I was the one complaining we needed new knives. Lana went and got new knives, the good big sister that she is, to shut me up.
Big knives, not the little butter
Yeah, it was
knives.
one of the big, like, I don't know, cutting knives.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I did feel bad because I was the one that was complaining we needed new sharp knives. We get new sharp knives. She slices her finger open.
I still feel it like hitting my soul.
So what actually happened?
So I went like that to move the dishes.
They can't see.
There was a little bit of water in the sink. So me thinking, I'll just push them out of the way, fill the sink up again, pull the plug out. So I went like that, pushed my hand aside, and obviously the knife was at the bottom and it just sliced through the tendon, the nerves. And I pulled my hand out. There's
blood everywhere.
Squirting like everywhere. And I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm trying to like put my hand on it to stop.
The boys are there watching the fountain of blood. I just walked into the house. Alana's going, I've cut my finger, but she's pretty good at keeping her cool. And I'm like, it's fine. Like, I'm always really positive.
Like, we'll just put a tissue
I'm
on
like,
it.
it's fine. And Alana's like, no, Summer. Like, there was, what did you say?
I was like, it like zapped me. It felt weird. And I don't think, like, I need to go to the hospital.
And then I saw the blood and I realised, okay, maybe it's a bit more serious. But I'm still trying to keep my cool because the boys are screaming.
Yeah.
Noah and River are screaming. Baby's screaming because Alana's looking uncomfortable and there's blood everywhere. And they've never seen you like that.
No.
I feel like they've never seen you in a position like that. So they were way more concerned.
I thought I was going to faint, to be honest. I was like, oh no, how much blood is too much? Like, it was squirting out like a fountain.
And the worst thing was, we do have a first aid somewhere, but in the point of stress and like in heightened, I don't know, I run to the toilet and I get toilet paper and then I go and find the big clear sticky tape thing and I'm just trying to stop the blood, not knowing what to do because...
Do you know what Laura said? She was like, why did you not grab a cloth or something?
Because there's never any tea towels in the freaking kitchen. I didn't really think. I thought, let's close it up. I get a roll of toilet paper. I get a roll of cellophane. The good stuff, like the thick clear, the good stuff, the packing tape.
It was a thick tape. Like we had to close that thing up.
I wrap it up. I do it up. It's bleeding through. It's a bit of an issue. But
I've got Yona on the phone. I'm like, I'm pretty chilled. I'm like, yeah, I think I've cut my finger. I think I have to go to the hospital. Can you come home? And he's like an hour away at work. So we're just kind of getting ready. I'm trying to get ready, but like not stress too much.
I'm trying not to stress because someone's got to keep their cool, even though I'm normally I was really stressed. I was stressed, but I was pretending it was fine. And I was like, Lana, it's fine. You've been a hypochondriac.
We were on the way to the hospital finally an hour later. And she goes, you reckon we should stop for coffee? I was like, I better not. Like,
it was literally 10 o'clock. She decided to cut her finger at the coffee time that we normally go and get coffee.
What a
by this time I haven't had a coffee. I'm a bit stressed after seeing all the blood wrapping it up.
I'm in pain, but like I felt like I was more in shock, like thinking, like, am I going to get this stitched? Is it still like attached? Am I able like to just go get it stitched and come back home? Because I've got kids to look after.
Yeah. So get in the car. I'm like, should we get coffee? She's like, nah, probably not. And I'm like, righto, that's rude. We could have got coffee. We had to wait in the waiting room for like whatever amount of time anyway. But
lucky I didn't because...
But you didn't anyway. You didn't get surgery, but apparently you meant to fast. So don't ever get coffee on the way to the hospital if there's an emergency, because if you have to have surgery, you shouldn't have eaten or drinking.
And I wish, like, I got to the waiting room and I'm like, Summer, I'm in pain. Like, have you got anything? Like, I need something. She had Panadol, luckily, but they took me through to the nurse area and the lady's like, yeah, I'll have a look. It looks quite deep, but I need to open it up to check
it's
if
like
everything's been sliced
it's her ring
through.
Finger to cut in on her right side.
Oh, sorry. And she goes,
she pretty much sliced halfway through.
I'll numb it for you, and I'll give you some comfort because I wasn't in pain.
Did she give you a cuddle?
No, she put like a needle in there to numb the area because she had to open it up to see if I needed surgery.
So what was the comfort?
No, the needle was the comfort because I was in pain. I was like, yeah, put it in there.
When
Like, you gotta like whistle or what?
she offers a cuddle and you're like, no. And then you're like, needle, and you're like, yeah, put it in there.
No way.
Alana's got like 2 full sleeves of tattoos. She doesn't mind pain, guys,
She's
but
like,
she doesn't want to cuddle.
With the needle. I'm like, can you hurry up? Like, just put it in there. Anyway.
That's what he said.
I'm trying not to look at the finger. What are you talking
Just
about?
kidding. I don't.
I've got enough
Guys,
kids.
it's been a while. I can't help it.
It's been
Sorry.
too long.
It's been a little too long.
She opens it up and she's like, oh, here, if you have a look. I'm like, I don't really want to look, but okay. So I look over, try not to faint. And she's like, yeah.
I'm in the waiting room because she didn't let me in.
Yeah, she was very old school. And then she looks at it and she goes, oh, see that white bit there? Yeah, that's meant to be attached to the tendon. And she's like, yeah, you're going to need surgery, so we'll have to admit you. And I'm like, oh, I thought I'll just get it stitched and go home. And then I started to stress out because Summer wasn't in the room. Walked out to her. She's like, you can go get your friend now. It's so serious. I'm like, oh, thanks. I need the support.
She literally kicked me out. I looked at Lana like, I'm here for support, lady. Like, what the hell? If this goes south, I want to be here to support her.
So I walked out to Summer.
She was rude.
And I was like, I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, I've got 4 kids at home. They've got swimming tomorrow.
And
I've got lunches to organise.
I think it was just the build up of all like everything that happened in the morning that like you just released it all because you were quite in shock.
Yeah, but I also was thinking about, oh my gosh, is my finger going to work again? Like I was.
Yeah, I'm still concerned about that, guys. You should see it. It's pointing the wrong way.
Anyway, so I went in. I had to fast every day for.
But long story short, guys, joke's on me because she had to stay in for 3 nights.
Yeah, I was waiting for surgery.
3 days, 2 nights? 3 nights.
3 nights. Yeah, on the 3rd night, I went home after surgery, but I wasn't allowed to leave because I had to be on like antibiotics because of risk of infection.
And the worst part about it was that, other than cutting your finger, we had literally joked about a month earlier about her getting a mum staycation.
Yeah, and don't joke about it, guys.
Don't joke about it, guys. You guys know we've been trying to manifest our dreams and our hopes. This was not the manifestation we wanted, but it came true. So manifestation does work, and be careful with what you want and what you think because you do bring it about.
My mum break happened and I didn't have to
We joked
dinner.
about her having a mum staycation either in jail, obviously wouldn't happen, or at the hospital. But joke's on me, guys, because it freaking happened. And who looked after all the kids?
Summer
Auntie.
did. We were very lucky that Yona could still go to work thanks to Summer and her flexibility.
Yeah, Yona's self-employed, so if he doesn't go to work, he doesn't get paid. And obviously we're all here to support each other. I live at home as a staying auntie and I am unemployed.
Self-employed?
Self-employed. I'm trying to get used to saying self-employed.
Yes.
So I was free to help out and I was ready. I like hanging out with the kids anyway. But
oh my gosh. And of course it was 2 weeks of swimming lessons that she had to organise clothes.
I am an organised queen though. Like I thrive off organisation, so it was fine.
This year, so it was kind of like running through the drill with him and...
Yeah, I had the kids pretty much from Yona will go to work at 5 a.m. Shout out to all you mums because you guys do this all the time and don't get praised for it. So like don't try and praise me about it. It's not a big deal, but I guess I don't have to help and I did help. So that's the difference.
No, yeah.
But shout out to all you mums because that shit was freaking hard. Yeah, but Yona would go at 5 or 6 in the morning, come home by 6 p.m. So I was doing like school drop off to bedtime routine and then I'd cook dinners and
everything. And
all
the
about
baby
support.
At home and River was home those few days as
and then Yona would come home and he would go see Lana. So I'd be like, you go, it's all right, I'll stay with the kids. You go take the bigger kids or whatever, go see Lana. So
I was hungry because I had to fast every day because I wasn't a priority to get surgery. Obviously,
yeah, it wasn't that big a deal, hon. You've been a bit of a hypochondriac.
I know. I wasn't a priority, so I just got moved down the list every day. And they're like, maybe surgery today, maybe surgery tomorrow. Anyway, on the 3rd day, I finally went into surgery. They repaired the tendon and they said I sliced through the nerve. So the sensation that runs down my finger, I can't feel it at all.
So long story short, accidents happen, guys. And don't leave your knives in the sink. But thankfully, I am self-employed. I live with the tribe. So we made it work, right?
Yes, thank God for Auntie.
Yeah, I've been self-employed since November, guys. I left my full-time job.
That was loud.
That was exciting.
I'm so glad you left your job when you did because I would have been a bit screwed.
Yeah, I feel like everything worked out in the right way, up to date. But yeah, I did leave my full-time job in November last year. I'd worked for the same company for about 6 years, and I was just at the end of it and just not feeling passionate about what I was doing anymore. I feel like I was challenged to the extent of the role I was in, and I couldn't grow anymore within the company. I worked in interior and obviously I was loving doing social media and creating content, and I just really wanted to free up the space and free creative time to do more creating.
And
so
find a platform where we can share our voice.
So yeah, it was a big part, like our platform was a big part of why I left my job as well. Like I have enough savings that I wanted to use those savings finally to, I guess, just live and do something I was passionate about and remove my ego. It was freaking hard.
And society has that view when you're like, oh, you're unemployed, or
it is so hard.
What are you doing with your life? You should be working a 9 to 5 when, like, really, is it bringing you joy? Like,
No.
what brings you joy?
I was honestly at the point in like my 9 to 5 that like I feel like I was just going through the motions, and like I really enjoyed it at one point, but I just felt like I hit this wall of feeling really flat, and everything was so much harder at work than it needed to be. Like I knew what I was doing in every area. Nothing was challenging me anymore, and I just felt so flat, and nothing was giving back. Whereas doing our creative journey, like I felt like I was in the right place. Like it fueled my soul. I felt so right about it. So yeah, I did mentally make a decision like 6 months prior that I was gonna leave my full-time job after a certain amount of time that worked in with just the work schedule and all those things, and also to save up some money to ensure I had a bit something to fall back on. So it was like a mindful decision 6 months before I left my job. I didn't just go and leave. I thought, okay, I'm going to save some more money. I've got an end goal now, so that will help me get through the next 6 months. But yeah, it was just like a feeling.
I was cheering her on. I was like, girl, you got this. I feel like you have a purpose in this world and you need to share it with everyone.
Yeah, I am very blessed to have such supportive family and friends, because like there was a lot of times where I have questioned what I've done, questioned leaving my 9 to 5, questioned stepping out of the norm. Also being single and like unemployed really was messing with my ego. Like I thought, oh my gosh, what if I go on a date and the guy's like, what do you do for work? And I'm like, oh, I'm unemployed. But like, who cares?
Yeah.
What has that got to do with anything? What has that got to do about like who I am as a person?
Yeah.
But I did care.
Removing the pride side and society's views.
Removing my ego was definitely probably like a 3 to 6 month journey internally, like, and talking about it out loud to Lana, like being like, hey, I'm going to leave. And she was like egging me on. That definitely helped.
Yeah. The day that she had her last day at work, me and the kids surprised her at home with
if you saw
flowers.
the video.
And
I definitely cried.
They all chose their own thing for her from came out. Like Noah chose slippers, Tanya got a necklace, like just to remind her that we are supporting her no matter her decisions, and she's making the right decision, because, you know, what are we creating now? We're sitting here sharing with you guys our journey. Well,
I'm definitely stepping into what I wanted to do. Like, this is why I wanted to free up the time. So this podcast has been on our creative board for like a year, guys. This didn't just happen last month. Like, we have been trying to build our confidence to get here, to talk more, and to build our audience to ensure that we're reaching far enough once we created it. So yeah, it's definitely been a journey, but I did prioritize leaving my full-time job that wasn't bringing me joy. Thankfully, I'm in like the financial position to not have kids or not have to provide for anyone else. So I thought,
lives in the granny flat at our house, if you guys didn't realize.
Yeah, like living's affordable, and I was like, hey, I need to take the opportunity now while I'm young to follow my passion and have the freedom to do this now, and what I might create from it for my future, so be it. Hopefully it's what I want to achieve.
Yeah. And you have to take that step in life to get where you need to be, right?
Oh my gosh, it was so uncomfortable.
Take that step, take that leap.
Yeah.
And guess what? Now you're self-employed.
Yeah, so we do get an income through our TikTok collabs and our partnerships, and getting a little bit more there. So that's why Lana likes to remind me I am self-employed. She's boosted my ego as always.
We have a management team that gets the work for us.
Yes.
You know, they send through partnership deals that they recommend for us. And we would never sit there and advertise anything that doesn't kind of align with us or something that we wouldn't use as a product ourselves in our home with our family. But yeah, that was a positive step that we made along the way to become content creators.
But yeah, I feel like Lana's support through that, and my family and friends as well, being like, hey, I'm leaving my full-time job. And they were like, awesome, what are you going to do? Like, made such a huge difference. And I feel like if you have negative people around you that try and question, why would you do that? So you're going to be unemployed. Like, any negative point of views from outsider people, if they're negative, maybe review that relationship, because
it makes you realize who your true friends are, the ones that support you through like the goals that you want to achieve along the way. And I mean, people just think TikTok's like a fun platform, and some people are like, nah, I'm never getting TikTok, but we said the same thing and look where we are now.
Yeah, being a creator on this side of is so fun. And stepping into unemployed life, should I say self-employed, was a massive transition for me, guys. Like, it was freaking
You had to
tough.
let go of having the car for work.
Oh, yeah. So
remove your pride for that.
Don't have to tell everyone. No, yeah. So I actually had a work car as well. So I didn't just sacrifice my 9 to 5. I also sacrificed a fully paid vehicle. I don't actually have a car at the moment because I live with Lance and Yona, and we have multiple cars at home that we just share. I want to push out my self-employed life for as long as possible, and with support and mindful decisions, I'm able to do that. And removing my ego. Removing my ego has been massive. Like, I don't care now when people say, what do you do for work? I'm like, I work online. I'm self-employed. Like,
content creator, guys.
Content creator. But like, to say I wasn't unemployed, even if I say to someone, I'm actually unemployed at the moment, I'm just following some personal passions, I am so proud of myself for being able to say that. Yeah. And it took me a while. Yeah. Like, it was hard.
I sat back and watched you take that step, and seeing you on that journey be vulnerable, and then like reminding yourself that there's a reason why you're doing this, to find your passion and share what you want with the world in a positive way. Like, I feel like you can connect so much with everyone on our platform, and they say it all the time.
I love connecting with
you
guys so much.
Like, your content or your videos make my day, seeing them. And when we meet people in person, they're like, you guys, like, we love your content. It is like beautiful content. And I feel like Auntie just kind of shares her positive vibes with everyone, just being the way she is and the person that she is. And I tell her all the time, like, you have a purpose in this world, and I want you to see that you have like massive things to come for you.
Yeah.
I have all this vision in my head. I'm like,
big.
I just picture her on a billboard. Like,
stop it. This is what I have to put up with, guys. This is why my head is so big.
Like, she's going to be the next one on the ad on the TV, or like
no one watches TV, Shaz. Who watches TV?
Oh, I do. Like, on Netflix.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like Channel 7 or something.
Like, picture her at the cinema, and an ad pops up, and it's you just snacking.
Oh my gosh.
Like, Auntie eats these Kit Kat crunchies, so you should too.
And you guys know I wouldn't lie. If it's a shit snack, I will tell you it's shit.
Yeah.
But no, yes, your support has been, and like my other siblings, my family support, my girlfriends, all my close people that are close to me, the people I care about's opinions, I realised is all that matters. And any outsider opinions about what I was choosing to do in life, I didn't care about. But it is hard now, being 29, and like not comparing where I'm at in life with other people, especially like my close girlfriends. Like, some of them are married, some of them are engaged, some of them have kids with the loves of their lives.
I feel like you're the smart one, to be honest.
You're living your best
life, girl.
And obviously I had a young relationship for 7 years, so that did take up a huge chunk of my life. So I feel like now I'm doing the living and I'm trying to play catch ups, but obviously getting closer to 30, with that comes like the self-doubt internally of me comparing like where I'm at life with those people around me. And I've definitely gotten better at it, like internally being like, no, Summer, like you're making choices and doing things that make you happy and you're passionate about. Some people are going to jobs they hate, and they might have a house, but they hate a lot of their life, or they're very unhappy in a majority of their relationship. Like, at least,
what was that quote that you said? Comparison
is a thief of joy.
Yeah,
And it is, but
it's hard not to compare on social media and
so
in
hard.
life, but I feel like all of us have that self-doubt.
Yeah.
But it's your worst enemy. Like, just be you. Share what you want with the world. Chase your dreams, because if you don't take that opportunity, then how are you meant to know if you can or can't?
And the self-doubt, like obviously it's been a journey for me, my self-love journey, and I'm not going to lie, I still have a lot of days now where I struggle with like my internal thoughts and being like, oh, I should go get a job. Oh shit, like, oh no, I haven't got paid. Like,
at least you know you're going to be fed. Don't worry.
But you know, it's still, as much work as I've done internally, and I feel like I'm definitely proud of my decisions and proud of how I'm showing up in this world, and proud that I'm stepping outside the norm and I'm going against the grain and I'm living for myself.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, girlfriend.
We are all proud of you.
Thanks, girlfriend. But it doesn't go without saying that I still have days where I struggle mentally and I have negative thoughts that creep in that can take over. But I'm getting better and better at like cycling through them, or, you know, having conversations with Lana about self-doubt and her having conversations with me, and she'll be like, no, Summer, like, you're all good, babe. And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, a little pep talk. I'm like, girl, have you looked in the mirror today? Do you see this face? This face is going to be on a billboard.
God.
This face here.
Whatever.
Every
I'm not
girl
going
in
on
the world is going to know this face.
If
Every
you're not next to
person on
me, I'm not
TikTok.
doing it. We will be there together, girlfriend.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Imagine us on a billboard.
I can imagine
and
us.
I know my facials would be
I'm not going to go on it alone.
Oh my gosh, Summer.
No, we'll both be standing proud in all that we are and all that we are, and just,
We'll be flaunting it. That would
flaunting it. You're going to get your titties out.
No one wants to see that. Wait until I get a little lift. I've had 4 kids and I've breastfed them all, so
that's okay.
I've only just weaned the last. It's
That's
not looking
okay.
good.
That's okay. But no, yes. Sometimes when you're having those internal thoughts, either having in place a self-care routine, which mine is like get up, go for my walk, do my journaling, meditate, like just snap back for an hour or 2 hours of self-care.
Meditating.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
You're getting better. Or it's just finding someone that's close to you, like a sibling or a friend, and just saying, hey, I'm having a little bit of struggle. Like this is what I'm feeling mentally. Like I'd be like, Lance, I shouldn't have left my job. Like now I'm stressed about money, or do you think I did the right thing? She'll be like, Summer, shut up.
What was keeping you at that job?
Yeah,
like money. Money's not everything. Like,
no,
you just need it to survive. At the same time, girl, I'll feed you.
And I've got enough savings, guys. I am fending for myself. Don't worry. Yes. I've got enough savings to keep going for a while. But it's just that little snapback every now and then of reminding yourself why you made the decision you made, and stay confident. Like when you have that gut intuition feeling, it's for a reason. I'm telling you right now, if you have a feeling of you have more purpose, or you want to be an artist and you enjoy doing something passionately more, do it more. Do it.
Those people that reach, the dreams and stuff that they, want to become superstars, or
they just don't care and they do it, right?
They're the people that make that step. And I feel like as sisters, we have a purpose in this world, and we've always had that little intuition together where we've just bounced off each other, and we're getting more in touch with the angel numbers and
she mentioned that before I did, guys. I didn't even mention that. That was all her.
The signs that the universe sends
brainwashing's
us.
working.
We are putting out into the universe everything that we want to get in return, and you guys can do it too.
And it might take a while. It might take another year or two, but this time last year, I will tell you, we talked about a podcast, and here we are sitting here. No, not because it was handed to us, not because someone said, hey, let me record a podcast, because we literally decided to build some confidence, back ourselves. I booked a recording session. We recorded it. I YouTubed how to edit it. I named it. I designed it, and we uploaded it.
Yeah.
And you guys are listening.
We have not had help from anyone else, but it's kind of Summer as well behind the scenes, looking up all these YouTube tutorials, and even setting up our own website for our own small business. Yeah. Summer just winged all of it. She just looked it up.
I'm winging it all. But it's because
figuring it out.
We had enough passion. I've got Alana boosting us. I'm reminding her daily, we can do this, boosting her confidence. But yeah, just winging it. I thought I had to figure out how to do all the podcast things before we started. That's what was our roadblock. And then I was like, no, just book the session. I literally booked the session. Then I was like, okay, let's figure out how to edit this. Like I did it step by step. I figured it out as I went. And I think that's the biggest point.
And you learn as you go.
Is you learn as you go, as long as you know where you want to go.
Take that step.
And as long as you back yourself with a little bit of confidence, just take that first step. Like just do it. And worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, or you learn it's always going to work out. So that's dumb. I shouldn't say that.
No, but along the way, you
It's
just
always
figure
gonna
out
work
the
out.
best way to do things. And like, you know,
You
just
figure it out as you go though.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, you figure out another way.
Even when we started TikTok, we didn't know what we were doing.
No.
We just started and like now we are where we are because we figured it out.
Lana, and I'd be like, Lana, stop uploading videos of me, man. It's embarrassing. Like I didn't even want her to do it.
Yeah, it took her a while to get her head around it. I'm like, yeah, they love it so much.
And I was like, Alana, it's embarrassing. And I was really bad at doing it back then. She literally started my Hey Auntie page and she ran it in the beginning because I didn't want a piece of it. I just had to be in the videos.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, got my
Wow,
platform
let's take
under
this seriously.
Now I've got my own platform nearly at
We
100K.
have a big vision
I've
for
got
us.
2 Instagrams I'm running fluidly, like, and we've just learned as we went. Like there is no handbook a lot of the times in life. As long as you're passionate about something enough and you have enough confidence in yourself, just take the first step and do it.
And I feel like before in the beginning, like we kind of masked who we were as people because we were like, what are they going to think? But us showing our like vulnerable side or sharing our personalities truly for who we are, people relate so much to. Like me being the quiet, reserved sister.
And the funny thing is though, guys,
one.
she's not that quiet. And I feel like that's what you guys have picked up on. Like you guys are starting to see her. And I think that's beautiful that she's created this comfort within the Humble Tribe family, that the community that we've created online. Like she generally feels connected with you guys. And that's how much comfort and support you guys have given on our platforms, that it's allowed Alana the space to step out of her comfort zone.
Yeah.
And you guys are seeing the true her. Like
and I
she's
think
getting in front of the camera.
A lot of people don't realise, like, I don't enjoy being the introvert, quiet person. Like I look at Summer and I'm like, all right, I wish like I was like her. Like I wish that I was loud and like great.
Do you?
Kind of.
I wish I was a little bit quieter.
Yeah, but like socially, like I feel like I struggle a lot socially, and that's always been me. But like I'm trying to work on that as well by doing this and being on TikTok. But people think that like, oh, if you're posting on TikTok, you must not be that introverted. But really, I'm talking to a camera. Like there's no one else in the room. I find it quite easy to be comfortable with myself or even with Summer without anyone else there. Put me in a room with people. It's another
She ain't talking to
story.
anyone. No, you're
like,
getting better.
Hi guys.
You're getting better. And I
I'm
feel like
working on it. That's what I'm working on.
yeah, and the connection and the community that we've created, and you guys providing so much support and love through your comments and recognizing Alana coming out of her shell. You guys are helping her so much. I freaking love you. Like you don't understand just by showing up and posting a comment, like how much confidence it has boosted her in the last month alone. Like watch her behind the camera lately, guys. What? Who is she? I love it.
She?
I love her.
The best is yet to come, guys.
Yeah, and I feel like we're only going to get more and more confident as we go.
With my own little self-care and self-love fitness journey, I think that will help boost it as well, because you do end up in your little shell and like feel like you're going to stay that place. But yeah, getting out of my comfort zone is...
And I feel like it's encouraging other people feeling like they're in similar positions to gain confidence in doing the same. Like you don't have to have a platform to gain the confidence, but like Alana is being vulnerable by... Alana and I both, by posting our lives online, guys. Like it's not an easy thing to do. That's why not everyone does it, but we do it because we purely want to share some joy and connect with everyone and reach further. But like the confidence that you're growing, you guys get to watch, and like I think that is so beautiful.
I think people have already seen like the massive change from like the content before, and I wasn't getting in the videos before. I was more so behind the camera and filming of you and stuff like that. And then
I was like, Lana, I want you in the camera.
Someone got to the point where she's like, this page is not just going to be about me, girl. You're getting in there. And like,
yeah,
that's
I
the
literally,
drive that I needed.
To be honest, we had some hard sit downs, like sister chats, where I was like, Alana, like I want the Humble Tribe to be about us. I don't want it to become the auntie show. Like obviously I love that you guys love the auntie stuff, but I created Hey Auntie Summer to have my own persona over there, have the auntie stuff on our page. But I was like, Lance, I want it to be about us. Like you created this platform. I want it to be about us. And like you guys been able to watch Alana grow, I feel like it's helping other people encourage them to get out of their comfort, because you're watching it happen, like, but with Alana just
Even
showing up and being more confident in herself, but she's doing that by getting out of her comfort zone. Like, at no point of this, yes, it's a fun way to do it, I guess, but there's a lot of uncomfortable moments behind the screen, guys, of recording.
I think I got to the point where I'm like, I hate being this way. Like, I do not enjoy being the way that I am, like the introverted side and the awkward side, and me getting out of that comfort zone is me pushing myself to make changes to become the person that I want to be.
Yeah.
Like, I don't enjoy being an introvert, quiet person that doesn't have much to say. Like, I want to be...
You have a lot to say.
I want to be more social. I want to, like, make friends. I want to, like, be talking to the mum group.
You're going to stop hanging out with me?
Drop off. I don't know, probably not.
Shy, yeah, you hear what?
But, like, people talk about a meet and greet, and I just cringe, and I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do it.
If we ever do that, free cuddles all around, guys.
Well, no cuddles. I'm working on, like, being confident enough that if we did a meet and greet with you guys, you know, a girls' sesh, whatever it may be, like, that I'm comfortable doing it. Like, I'll rock up and
even
be
if
confident
you're not,
to
that's
do
okay.
so. And if I'm not, then just smile and wave.
Yeah, but I feel like it's also makes everyone else a bit more mindful about how different a lot of people are, and, like, there's a reason why people act certain ways in environments. But yeah, I think it's really important watching you come out of your shell, and I've been coming out of my shell too, guys, over the stages.
I love seeing her become the woman that she is today over the years.
Yeah, you too. I feel like it's the best doing it together, and you guys being able to watch us as well doing it. Like, it's insane that we get to share it because it is so special, and, like, doing it together with your sister is just something else.
There's no judgment. Like, we're just cheering each other on.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, comparison is the thief of joy. And, like, we're not here for you to compare yourselves or your journeys to us. We want to put out there that we're comparing our journeys to who we were yesterday and who we were last month and who we were last year. Like, the only comparison we're doing is through ourselves and how we are bettering ourselves internally as our own personas.
Everyone should be on their little self-care journey and self-love journey.
And you should be your own comparison. There's no need to compare yourself to anyone else because we are all so different. Lana and I are both trying to focus on bettering ourselves. We're not comparing to each other. She's just trying to be better than she was
yesterday.
Yeah.
Improving every day and realizing that if you want to stay the way that you are and the position you are, then that's your comfort bubble. But once you jump outside of it, life can change for the better.
It does. Literally, we probably removed our we don't give a fuck attitude. Like the start of this year?
Yeah, I think that was me entering my little self-love journey and, like, fitness journey. I went, like, okay, like, I'm going to start sharing more on social media and sharing my voice and sharing things with mums and, like, getting in front of the camera. Yeah,
and I think it was more just watching our platform grow. Like, so that alone just gave us more confidence to share more and realise our authentic, like, most authentic things are what stood out the most, and
people relate to it.
Yeah, and then we were like, hey, this is what we're focusing on: relatable, raw content. And we can only share so much on our TikTok platforms.
Yeah, we try and keep that more creator based,
more entertainment, fun feels. But that's why we wanted to create our podcast here, because we want to share another layer of ourselves, and we want you guys to get to know us on a more personal level, because we feel like we get to connect and message you guys so much, and this is just another way to connect with you all.
Yeah, it's nice when we bump into people out and about and they're like, we love your content, like but it's weird because but it's weird when you meet people
Alana loves meeting you guys.
It's weird when you meet people
talks about it all the time, so she must.
They know so much about you, but you don't know anything about them. So
we're
still trying to wrap our head around that, like, because like, you know them. Like, I've met a mum out with her kids before, and she approached me and, like, she's talking to me about life, and I'm like, oh, she knows so much about me, but I don't know anything about her.
Yeah, it is such a bizarre, like, circumstance, but it's also weird because as soon as you say you're from the Humble Tribe or you watch our platforms, we automatically feel this connection with you.
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
Like we could spot someone in their hoodie, or like there was a guy in Kmart the other day and he's like, it's a Humble Tribe.
Yeah, but like we don't even know
We
him.
love
He
meeting
knows
you
us.
guys.
But as soon as someone says that, we're like,
It's like
hey,
family.
It's like family.
Yeah, it's a family that we're creating online, like with you guys to connect.
And we hope you guys feel a part of our Humble Tribe, and we really do want you to feel seen and heard and like relate to the things that we want to talk about, because we do feel like we're one big family.
Yeah.
But yeah, comparison is the thief of joy, guys. So let's just...
Don't let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game.
Oh my
as they
gosh.
say.
Is that off Cinderella's story?
Yes, it just came to my head and like I was like, wow, I need to say that.
That was good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, now she's throwing quotes out at you. Guys, I'm really rubbing off on her.
I want to go watch Cinderella's story now.
Oh my God. All right, the 12 iced latte. What are we going to rate it before we say goodbye?
4.
What?
Not a big fan.
What?
Can you stop doing that?
12s are my favourite chocolate.
Yeah, I like 12, but not iced latte.
But what didn't you like about it? You love coffee, you love chocolate.
I don't like them together.
Oh my gosh.
Separate it.
I would rate it maybe like, I love 12s, but like I feel like the coffee's a bit unnecessary. It is a nice flavour though. It's a mild flavour. I would rate it like 6.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 6.
Yeah. Okay.
What'd you say? 4?
Yeah.
Bring your own snacks next time. Next episode, you can bring a snack to review, actually.
I will.
I feel like you're yet to give me a 10.
Okay. I'll choose one of my chocolates.
No, it doesn't have to be chocolate. It can be anything.
Oh, okay.
All right, you heard it here first, guys. Lana's bringing the next snack to review, so judges on her.
I'm always at the supermarket anyway. I'll just grab a few more snacks.
It has to be something you haven't tried before, something cool.
Oh, okay.
Not like a kid Pike or something.
What?
Yeah, something good.
Yeah, adult chocolate.
Doesn't have to be chocolate.
Oh, okay. Any snack, yeah.
Do you want me to spell that? Any snack.
No. Did you wake up annoying today?
Oh, you're annoying every day, but thank you for joining us. No, actually, I'm way more annoying than you.
Now my mouth tastes like coffee.
It's nice, man.
No.
It's good. But thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We are so glad you're here with us. Do you want to say it, Lance?
What?
Oh, my God.
What are we saying?
Our line.
I hope you've been humbled.
I'll just do it. We hope you've been humbled.
Are you new here?
We hope you've been humble, guys. Can't wait to tune in next time. Love you so much.
You need to
Cut it. I'm cutting it.
Cut.